Howdy, cowboy. We're gonna go talk to Bonnie. I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. And then maybe the
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are
thing
you?
will heal.
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You
It's a
can
good
take
thing
the
I was
reins.
passing by.
It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
Oh, we're getting on the carriage, the wagon. Where's the driver's seat? Which is apparently the left side. Can't either of them be the driver's seat? Okay.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss?
Yeah.
I have not.
Well, that's
Maybe not
sweet. Perhaps
needlessly.
there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always
But I have
hope,
risked my
Mr.
life.
Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so.
That
I
didn't
can't
sound
think
good.
of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
I like these two. I like John.
I think it's kind of
He's
funny
very
I found you
charismatic.
dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting
You've only known
around
me
these
for a
parts
few
like
days.
some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go
I have
waste
done
his
bounty
face.
hunting.
I appreciate
What
your
is happening over
concern
there?
for us lesser mortals,
But
Miss McFarland.
guys,
I really
honestly.
do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
We still don't know exactly why he wants to get Bill Williamson.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling
3
me?
years is a long
So
time.
who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion
What about your
that age
wife?
brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back
Oh.
there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Can I
man.
actually go there, or is it like too far away because we came by train? That's interesting.
How
And
well
now
do
we're
you know
here.
New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin.
Is that like
Well,
Billy?
that's real outlaw country.
Better boy?
Where the old ways still hold true. You do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. You do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it.
So this
Them
is
bastards
Armadillo.
might just shoot you
Manhattan
anyway.
it is not, but it does okay for us.
What does Manhattan look like right now?
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
So I'm getting medicine? Isn't that where the guy is? Oh, I forgot his name already. Purchase some medicine.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Oh, I got a free one. chewing tobacco and an apple. 35. 35 buckaroos. Let's get some apples.
Come back and see me.
Why would I need healing
That's
items
good. Thanks.
if, like, I heal automatically and rather quickly? Refills the Deadeye meter. Completely restores your health. Refills horse. Ah. Okay, so that's pretty important. When it's dark red, you will die. Yeah, I've noticed.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do.
I feel like something's gonna happen.
Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo?
Oh.
You can always take the
Okay.
stagecoach back to the ranch.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not
Alright,
to get
it's not gonna
yourself
take me
shot.
back.
I won't be around to save you this time.
Probably because my next quest is here. Howdy. There are usually stagecoaches loading and unloading by the freight station. So I can, like, travel in that? But what about just my horse? What's this blue thing? You know, purchase and rent properties? What? Already? So I can just keep buying houses in places?
She only with him for the money.
Is that right?
She only with it for the money.
Madam.
You heard anything about that boy that went missing a few days back?
So I buy a house in the poker room. Maybe it's outside. New items. Play poker. So much happening right now. Oh. The fuck is that noise?
Son of a bitch!
Oh, is that gunfire?
I'm gonna cut you a new hole. Have you lost your damn mind? Come on then.
Damn!
Punch him.
Damn, man!
Punch him.
Let's see what you got.
That was funny. Anyway. Where do I buy a house?
What's your problem, partner?
I want to... Or is it upstairs? Oh, that makes sense.
A man like you needs a woman like me.
It's a bit, testy in here. $50? Really? Okay. Property purchased. Is this my property?
Hello, handsome. Feeling lonely?
Woe to you, teachers of the line, you hypocrites!
Wait, so is this it here? Oh, it is. It's not much of a property. And there's 2 beds. I don't need 2 beds. I only need 1. Grab some ammo. Let's save, why not? Awesome. Well,
Buying any land until I found a proper career.
it's not really a house, it's more of a safe room.
Watch yourself there.
What's happening? Okay, what's that? Oh, it's that guy. Right. Okay. take me to the...
You have destination or you just want to leave?
Select one. You can either skip ahead immediately or join you.
Give me the McFarland
So I guess this is
ring.
how I fast travel within towns.
I just need to close my eyes a minute.
It's like getting a taxi. You could do that in Grand Theft Auto. Like call a taxi.
No, you're talking my push long enough.
Oh, my horse. Where's my horse? He's over there. Okay. What's this? Oh, is this more of that night patrolling? Yeah, I'm good. Can't do anything with Bonnie. Come back between 5 AM and 6 PM. Well, how do I know what time it is now? Oh wait, yeah, the clock. Oh. Well, I gotta sleep again. Or I can do this. Let's try this. Let's do more patrolling.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
I just like follow the dog. Does this happen every night? Any means necessary before morning. Okay. What do you got, boy? What do you got, boy? You causing trouble? Nah, he's just walking around. Is that a target over there? Why am I on my right shoulder again? Can I not switch while I'm... I can't. That slows down time, okay. Okay. It's weird, there's not a lot of buttons. The controls are just weird. But not like terrible. They're a little clunky. I think we'll get used to it. Oh, is there a thing happening over there? Someone's trying to steal a cow. Get him, boy. I don't know if I can, like... Can I, like, I can't arrest him. I think I gotta shoot him. Oh, he's... That's a nice detail.
Get clear of here.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Like, so I can't arrest people. I have to, like, put them down. Just for stealing a cow? Why would you even steal a cow? Oh boy, I got 15 buckaroos. Okay, let's hit the hay. Then we can continue on.
Say what you like about Drew McFarland, but he will.
I gotta go to the marshal and be like, hey, help me with my problem, please.
The folks in Thieves'
Howdy
Lane
ho.
sniffing around here again?
Oh, there's poker here too. I kind of want to try it out. Maybe I can get good at poker. I used to play Far Cry 3 just to play the poker in that game too. That was always fun.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
My what?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm
Oh,
afraid
really?
those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well,
Yeah.
I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles,
Okay.
Mr. Marston. Do you do that? I wonder, as a substitute
So
for
he
having
must have,
anything
like-
interesting to say.
Probably, Miss McFarland.
He probably was a bounty hunter
Call me
outlaw.
Bonnie. you
Found a
fool.
wife, settled down, and wants to
Call me Bonnie.
tie off loose ends.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died.
Oh.
Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family.
Oh.
Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea.
So is someone threatening his family and telling him to
Even in this new country, memories
You know-
don't really fade.
cut off these ties?
My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
If someone doesn't want to talk about it, he's
But
talking
you
about it a
killed
lot.
people.
Sure.
Opening up a lot now.
And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
I guess it's all corrupt.
Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
You know, if someone is threatening his family, we should, like, not be fucking around so much. I don't know, I think that's what's happening.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
It does. What?
How do you do, miss?
I don't want to do that.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
He told someone he had a
I ain't so
wife.
Sure about that.
Or was it just that
Thank you.
prostitute? No, it was before that.
Whoa!
Why am I doing this?
He's got it. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Come on, boys.
It's cute. And like,
Ain't that hard, is it?
Get riding them. Drive it this way. Yeah.
but After being told that, it sounds really important. And like maybe all this stuff isn't worth it. I don't know, maybe John was lying. What if? We'll see. So he had a pretty tragic backstory. Tragic childhood. His you know, fell into a gang. Is this where we're leading them?
He's just showing off now.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Go!
And like, fell into that gang, but then he wanted to leave? Drive the herd, hollow the cows to make...
Move! Let's go!
Oh, it makes them go faster. I've never seen a cow run. They're always just chilling. But yeah, so... maybe it was those men in the beginning. They're threatening his family and they're like, hey, we want you to like eliminate your old gang partner. Because maybe he's like a really big criminal and we have like your family like hostage. Is this it? Or am I supposed to... oh, there we go.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Please tell me that's not going to be like a huge part of the game. And they're all dispersing. A true frontiersman is a massive aspect of the wilderness. Skills like hunting and sharpshooting gain fame and money across the land. Okay, so I do that for fame. Hey. A skinny guy is start on anyway. I gotta become a true legend in these parts. Jobs in towns pay twice as much. Ooh, fuck yeah. Oh, and the M is there. That means we can go see the marshal, does it not? Cool, so we're trying to get all this fame. The world reacts around us. I quite like that. I quite like when you do things in an open world and it actually like changes up the world around you. It's something I wish more open world games did. As much as I love Skyrim,
I'm so
I
sorry,
don't
sir.
love, like, I want the world to have changed more. It does change. But I want it to be a more reaction to you being the Dragonborn or the leader of the Dark
And I can
Brotherhood or
tell
whatever.
you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
Okay, he's a bit of a
How are your
weirdo.
wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you
So
do.
you're a con man.
And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it
Okay.
up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a
does
healthy
it?
young man like you.
I don't think
Come
it
along,
does.
Let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Ugh, really?
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry.
Then I have to drive.
They're in dire need of my tonic.
It's not really driving, I guess.
I heard
Drive
about
back
you, Mr.
to
West
Ridgewood
Dickens.
Farm.
And I about
Is that a new
you,
town?
John Marston.
Hoodwink and the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But
Oh,
the West
sorry.
Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. Get back on the road! We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood.
I'm on the road.
Thousands of
Asshole.
happy customers attest to
I
that.
bumped into one
Those
rock.
men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine fettle in which you find me?
'Cause he went to a
Last time you
doctor?
saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
Like an actual
You should
doctor?
thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I
Hmm.
can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make
I don't like the sound of this.
showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
How does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to
I'll
regret
drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Richmond. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic.
I'm helping you
Slowly,
scam these people.
virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying public.
So we gotta go to another town. That's pretty good.
Nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
So it is all a sham.
No, just a little innocent ballyhoo to grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all. Do you think that buxom young girl you see on the Voyage camera posters knows the first thing about photography? Advertising, my boy, is the future.
You'd best be a man of your word.
Yeah. It quite literally is.
You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot.
Okie dokie then.
I'll see you there.
Why is John
Ready
agreeing to do this?
enchant the crowd.
What does he gain from this? Tumbleweed. Ridgewood Farm, so it's just another ranch place. With a very big house. I think this is maybe we're going to use our Deadeye. We haven't actually had a chance to use it yet, or it has.
Hardworking souls of
The game hasn't actually
Eugenics
told us what it
Springs,
is
Gather round
and how it
Do you
works.
suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could
It's just a
prove the
cure-all.
qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West
What is
Dickens'
actually
own
in it?
patent tonic.
I wouldn't trust that.
Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science.
What are we actually gonna do?
Today, science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead,
Oh, yeah.
friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
What if he's just like really good at shooting?
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends,
His voice
our
sounds
test
familiar.
case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me.
Getting John DiMaggio
Let's just see how
vibes.
sharp you is with a moving target.
I don't think so though.
Here it comes.
You can now lock multiple targets at once. Shots will be fired for each bullet. Ah.
I thought we was here to see here.
Have you ever seen such a
Oh,
Behold
cool.
the power of the elixir plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? But it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle
Hey.
commence.
Hold L2 to down the pro. Oh,
You wanna fight, friend?
Just
Aquila in a fight. Ground tackle. Oof, oof. You're done.
there it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
You said I had to disarm.
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of deadly
John's just
accuracy
too
that
good.
can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
You probably need some of the elixir.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn.
What, into Williamson's base? Dun, dun, dun. That's very annoying. That I can't. Ooh. I can buy a house. Is this it? This is a fucking house? It's $5? The other one was 50. It says rent. Save here once. You can now save here once before you leave town. Oh, so I literally... Where do I sleep? I quite literally am only doing it once and renting it. Did I rent the other place or did I buy it? I think I bought the other place, didn't I? I don't know. It was $50.